Well, I can't say I've torn down a chimney before, but I have some hammer chisels, a mini excavator, and a jackhammer. So let's see if we can figure it out. We have to take down the chimney so we can connect the addition to the house. If you're new here, my name's Pete, and we're documenting the entire home addition from start to finish. All right, let's start up on top, and we'll see if we can get this done. I started out by trying a rotary hammer drill with a chisel on it to see if that would break the chimney blocks apart at each mortar joint. This chimney was actually built in about 1979 and was used for a wood stove in the basement, which I'll show you a little later. All right, so the first one just popped off. I was able to lift it as one piece, and I'm just gonna go one at a time for above the roof here. It is actually coming apart a lot easier than I thought it would be. And I'm able to break it here at the seam, and then it pretty much pops off, and then I can just make it into smaller chunks and work with it over here before I throw it off the edge. But here's another one. Now this part of the metal roof is actually going to be removed toward the end of the summer, but I did put some plywood on the metal so I didn't scratch it up with the concrete blocks and debris. So then it just breaks apart and I'll throw it right over. All right, so if I want to break it up into smaller pieces, I just kind of give it a few whacks with a little sledgehammer, and then I can make more cracks that I can get this in. And the concrete is lined with a clay flue that just breaks apart really easily when you're chiseling. I just pull these things out. You can look in here and see that that's actually the soffit. It just goes through the soffit, not the attic at all. So I don't have too much to do up here anymore, and we'll move to the other side. So I wasn't quite sure of the best way to get the chimney down, but I knew that the excavator would be the quickest and the most fun, as long as I could keep the debris away from the windows and push it toward the front corner of the house. Here I'm lining up the excavator and then testing out scratching the mortar joints of the concrete blocks to see if it could sort of break the joint and slide a top piece out right under the roof. And that didn't really work too well. If we didn't have an excavator around for the rest of the demolition process, I think you could set up scaffolding or get a lift to get you up high safely, and then use a rotary hammer drill and chisels like we did above the roof, and you would work from the top down and remove one block at a time. And then once I decided to reposition the bucket and slowly push the chimney, that's when I started to make some progress. The goal of sharing these videos with you is to give you a look at everything we learn and to also share the mistakes we make as we go through some of the first demo work and then we add on the home addition, in case it gives you ideas or inspiration for a project you might have, or at least you can see some of what's involved. I just kept chipping away and pushing the chimney a little at a time. As far as how long this project has taken, the first part of removing each block above the roof took me about a half hour. It actually came down with the excavator smoother than I thought it would, and this part took about 15 minutes. There was a little bit of chimney left below the roof, so I pulled down one block, but I decided it'd be easiest to head back up on top of the roof for the last few pieces. Okay, stand over there. Yep, are you ready to watch it? Here it comes. Oh yeah, here it comes. We did it. Right. Here's what we got going. This was the base or the foundation the chimney was on. We'll try out this new tool, see how it works. Brand new, never used this thing before. Let's give it a shot. That's a lot of stuff I got on. I've never used a jackhammer like this, but it seemed to work pretty well for getting the chimney base out. It was $150 on Amazon and came in just a couple days, so it wasn't much more in cost than renting one. Plus, I'll have it in the toolbox now, and when I need to demo other stuff in the future. I'll have the links to the rotary hammer drill and to this jackhammer in the description.
Oh yeah.
This chimney was used for a wood stove that was in the basement, and during the remodel, I removed the stove so I could build more of a hangout spot for the family. We reused the stove for our hockey rink warming house to keep that nice and toasty. And then we put a new wood stove on our first floor, which pumps out a lot of heat, and it also pivots in the direction you want the fireplace to point toward, which is pretty cool. I was careful around the foundation of the house so I didn't disturb it with the jackhammer. But the chimney actually was about an inch away from the foundation, so it separated cleanly.
There we go. This is great.
Well, that was a success. It took me about a half hour to get that entire chimney base out. And one more thing crossed off the list. Got the entire chimney loaded up in the dump trailer. This works great for all this debris. I made a quick run out to the dump to get rid of the concrete. Now these dump trailers are awesome tools for demo work. If you're in the market for a dump trailer, I'd highly recommend checking out Southland Trailers if you're in the US or Canada. Okay, here she comes. This ended up being 3,200 pounds of concrete, and it cost $77 to dump it. Now, taking down the chimney took about 2 hours, and then probably an hour and a half to head out and dump everything. So about a half day of work, which wasn't too bad. Once everything slides to the bottom, you just drive ahead a little bit, and the rest will fall out of the dump trailer. All right, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Comment below, let me know what you're working on, or if you have any questions. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and have a good one. Cheers.